Hey, Keller Williams, Josh Abbott here today. I wanted to bring you a really quick tutorial on our new offers and commissions section of the Opportunities applet. This will just take a couple minutes. I have a couple new screens to show you, and we're going to go ahead and hop right in. First thing we're going to do is go into our opportunity and then navigate to the Offers and Commissions tab. On the right, we're going to add a new offer, and then we're just going to be filling this out top to bottom. For the most cases, this offer name, you can leave it the same unless you anticipate multiple offers to be presented, then you can name those appropriately. We're then going to go to the property address box, and rather than search for location, we're actually going to select from KWLS. Now, if you have your command account synced up with the MLS, it is actually going to show you all of your properties that are active right on this screen. And you can just go ahead and select the property that you would like to use. You also have the ability to search by street address or MLS number. And if you can't find it through searching, go ahead and toggle all listings and make sure you search by the MLS number just to double check that you have the right one. I'm going to go ahead and hit that select button now. And then I'm going to continue filling this out. Property type is residential. It's a resale. And your total units will almost always be 1. This is referring to the number of units being sold, or the number of, essentially think of it as the number of the buildings. It's not referring to units in a complex or anything along those lines. So for most people, that will be 1. Make sure you get your seller info in there, your buyer info. And if you'd like to indicate whether they're pre-approved, pre-qualified, or if they are their agent's information, you can do so here. And then for our last section, we have our terms and dates. So let's go ahead and get our sales price. We're going to use a nice easy $200,000 for the sales price. And then we have this cash box. So if we know what their cash amount is, and then we'll give them their financing amount over here on the right. Now, if for any reason you don't know what that finance amount is, what that cash amount is, that is a-okay. Just put a 0 in that box and it will be just fine. We then have the earnest percentage and the earnest amount. Both of these boxes are completely optional, but if you find them useful to fill out, please do so. And then the last things we need to do is to enter in our contract date, which I'll say was last Friday, and our closing date, which I'll say is this Friday. If you had any additional comments, any pros and cons, any terms you wanted to record, you can go ahead and put that in the comment box there. And once you're completed, go ahead and hit Create and Accept Offer. Alright, so after the offer is accepted, it is going to bring you directly to this commission screen. Now, if for any reason you went ahead and hit the Create and Select Offer and it didn't go to the screen and it gave you an error, hang around to the end of the video and I'm going to show you how to quickly fix that issue. But this is our commission overview screen here, so let's take a look at what we need to update. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to edit the listing commission because we need to record our broker fee. So what you want to do here is the add bonus section. Go ahead and indicate what that amount is, $395, and this is not a split with Market Center. And go ahead and save the button. Then we're going to go to the agent payment section and add an agent, because as we can see, there are no agents being paid out on this one. So we'll add agent. We'll go say Daryl's going to win this commission. We're going to set our agent units to 1. We have that bonus of $395, and then that gross commission for $6,000. If you had any additional deductions or any inside referrals, those can be done at the very bottom of the screen here. Otherwise, this will show you an overview of the rest of the terms and breakdown of payment, and you can go ahead and hit that save button. And now what we'll see in this bottom left corner here, we have once again that full breakdown of pay there. So I always recommend just take a quick glance at this, gut check it, make sure those numbers feel right. And once you've completed all of that, Or if you needed, I suppose, to add a split, you can do that by adding another agent and setting their agent units to 0.5 or 0.7, depending on what that split is. And once all that is done, you can go ahead and submit your commission request. Now you will, if you do have any issues or any uncertainties on what you need to record for any bonuses, deductions, any weird payments, or other financial situations you may have, please go ahead and enter a note to the Market Center here and go ahead and save that so we can make sure to review that before we process the commission. All right, and that's what I have for the normal tutorial of this one. I'm going to go back through this for those that may be getting an error when they're trying to submit their offer. So I'll go ahead and hit offers and commissions right here in the top left corner, which will bring me back to my main offer screen. I'll change response because we want to get rid of this offer real quick. All right, so let's say same scenario, we come back in here, get rid of this address here, and let's say I'm going to select one of these other properties here. We'll fill out the rest of this. And we're just going to put some numbers in there. It's a very inexpensive house. But then we're going to go ahead and hit the create and accept offer button. And it'll say new offer has been created, but we got these errors and listing is associated with another transaction. So that's essentially saying that there's some other property out here that has associated with it. There's a plethora of reasons why that may be, and it may not be of your fault whatsoever. So if you get this, two things we want to check. Let's go ahead and select from KWLS again. I want you to change the search to MLS number and to all listings. Then go ahead and punch your MLS number right here and see if you can find that property, or rather the property's MLS number here, and see if you can find it there. If you find it there, you select it, and it still gives you an error, or if you are unable to find it when you search for it, go ahead instead and create an MC exclusive listing. Now what this does, it essentially creates a temporary listing that's only visible to your Market Center. It's not pushed out to any MLS or anything along those lines, and it allows us to associate this commission request with a property. So we're going to fill this out real quick. This is a for sale. Listing type is residential. Subtype single family detached. Expiration or listing dates, you can leave those as is. That price details, let's go ahead and put that $200,000 in there. And then that address, which I forget what we were working with, but let's just do a 1, 2, 3, 4 wall. Understand and agree, and then create and select list. Now I'm going to pause you real quick on this second screen here. This screen, what it does is it tries to look for any other potentially related properties to the one you just entered in, and wants you to try to select one of those. If you do see a result appear there, you can feel free to select it, but it might just give you another error. Instead, I recommend that you just continue to create and select listing. And then we see the MC exclusive listing was created, and then we can scroll down to the bottom, save and accept that offer. So when in doubt, if it's giving you an issue or an error about the address, just go and create a Market Center exclusive listing to bypass that error. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Hope that was useful. I appreciate you taking the time to learn a little bit more today and to be a little better at what you do. But I hope you guys have a great week, wonderful weekend, and I'll see y'all next time.